What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on North Texas. Ended up winning by a touchdown. It was a low-scoring affair. We were up 17-0 at halftime. Then I made a couple of slider adjustments that seemed to affect the game. My quarterback really struggled, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. But we was able to get the win. We're 2-0, and today we're taking on our first really big test of the season. Number 9, Wisconsin. They're 3-0, have arguably the best rushing attack in the country. They're loaded with talent, A- overall. Should be quite interesting. Hopefully I can, keep up with them at least. And they run the ball quite a bit. They just do basic, pro-style running, and they run a 4-3 defense. So I didn't even have to scout them. I've played them enough to know what they like to do. Now, let's talk about the slider adjustments I made. I went back. We're going to go to the AI. In the last game at halftime, I put the QB accuracy at 25. And I went back and done the math, and my quarterback threw 24% in the second half at 25%. It was like 26, 25, I forgot what the exact was. He threw the ball terribly after I made that adjustment. And he is an impact quarterback, 85 overall. He should not be throwing that badly. So that is proof that QB accuracy slider works in this game. 25, it seems to be too much. What I want to try to do is do the 40 and see how that goes. And hopefully he'll play at least halfway normal. It seems to be at 50. He's just making throws just perfectly most of the time. We'll try it at 40 and see how he adjusts, and we'll just kind of go from there. And I may want to lower it a little bit more, maybe back to higher. We'll just see how that goes. The other slider I adjusted was I increased the running back ability up to 65 for the CPU. That didn't seem to change much. I'm going to leave it as is because we're going to go up against a really good run-heavy team, and I want to see how their running backs react. If they still don't do all that much, then I will probably adjust something on the defensive side on my end. For example, I can see tackling would probably be the first one that would go down. I just don't see many running backs in the game so far breaking tackles. So maybe that'll change a lot if they could just break some tackles every once in a while, especially the impact players. I want to see them at least try to do something. We just went up against an impact halfback from North Texas, and he didn't do squat. I mean, they gave him the ball as much as possible, and he barely, I think, broke one tackle the entire game. It's like with EA Sports and most things, once they add a new feature, they really have it jacked up and overcooked. The next game, they really tone it down. They just can't seem to find a balance with a lot of the features that they put in the older games. But that's neither here nor there. Either way, we will adjust accordingly, so let's see how all of that goes. Now, let's go to recruiting. And we are still down to about 7 guys. Let's just quickly look at this cornerback. It appears we're in still decent shape for him. Damian Cumbie, I really want this kid. He fits our offense perfectly, and we're in good shape there. Wide receiver, Lawrence Craig, maybe a future tight end. We just don't know much about him, but we're still in great shape here. Here's Josh Clayton, an actual tight end that I would love to have on the roster. Just don't know much about him, but it seems to be in decent shape there. Looks like we're in really good shape for Matt Graham, the tackle. Wide receiver Drew Barnes is another one, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that we are going after pretty hard. We're at the top of his list and in a good spot there. Victor Dowdale, which is a great name. He's already got his top 5 trimmed down, and we are technically at number 2. And that is it. So I don't have to make any adjustments. I like where we're at. We can go to ESPN the magazine. We're still too early to look at Heisman Player of the Week. None of that really affects us. Let's go to conference standings and check out the team info screen. We don't have any injuries. Craddock is still doing his thing outside that second half of the last game. We'll see how that adjusts, today with me putting it back up to 40%. But Suber, I'd like to see him get the run game going a little bit more. I feel like this game, it's a little bit harder to run the ball, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Some people may think 06, it's too easy to run. It just kind of depends on what you're doing. But I'm also running a ton of concepts that still isn't the best concepts, but they're at least doable. A la the actual toss play, the counter. They're always going to be hit and miss, but they're a lot more hit in this game than they are in 06. And I still want to run those concepts because they're pretty cool once you see the the blocks develop. Jacola is our leading receiver at tight end. Saab, Mosley, and Hovacker are doing their things on the defensive side. Now let's go to Wisconsin. They are in the Big Ten. No injuries. Looks like they got a quarterback really putting up good numbers. Their leading rusher has 195 yards. So keep that number in your head. If he barely hits 60 or 70 today, then that's a problem, and we'll try to adjust that later. They got a bunch of guys on defense doing their thing. So there's not a whole lot to see here other than we know they're pretty talented. That is it. I think we are ready to take on the Badgers. I have been practicing just a little bit on some new plays I want to test out that I'm really excited about. Hopefully I just don't forget them. You know, we got 12 formations in my playbook, and there's just a lot more plays to go through. It's so easy to forget, and I'm using an actual playbook. I'm not doing my own just for formation audibles and such. Those are fun to use. Looks like we got a pretty day for some football. I do need to get my my little drawing utensil ready. There we go. It's been a while since I played in this stadium. Be kind of cold, but no wind. Camp Randall. The great Ron Dane, who was the beast back in the day. That'd be a fun dynasty to do. I've just never done it with them because they're always pretty talented in these games. Looks like they're going to highlight their quarterback, as they should. He's putting up really good numbers so far. Let's see how he does today. If he goes 4 for 18, then again, that's a problem. And they are picking the Badgers, which seems pretty obvious. We'll go to the coin toss. And they won it, and they will get the ball first, which is fine by me. Let's check out how loaded they are. Quarterback, at least he can't run, but look at their backup. Tyler Donovan, 80 speed. Hopefully this guy stays in all day. Everything is going to go through P.J. Hill. He's not super fast, but he's really strong. 5'11", 237 pounds. He is a first-team All-American. So we're really going to test to see how good the run game is from the CPU. I hope he does something today. An amazing fullback, good blocker, 6'1", 270 pounds. That's a load. Impact wide receiver, Marcus Randall. I wonder if he's related to Antoine Randall, who played at Indiana. I'm sure there's maybe a connection there. Tight end, we may see something from this guy. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I think they're going to just run the ball all day. 78, 80, 84, 84, 84. Looks like they got a first-team All-American at right tackle. That's really cool that they're showing that. They don't have that in 06. I think that's pretty neat. So they got several guys that made the Big Ten and NCAA list. That's really cool. Defensive ends, 86 and 86. Not bad. Impact defense tackle, 96 overall. Arguably maybe the best defensive tackle in the country, at least in terms of talent. Humongous, 6'5", 312. 6'4", 285, 6'5", 310. 85, 78, and 86 at linebacker. 82 and 80 at the corners. This may be their weakness, which I guess isn't maybe really a weakness. Here's for free safety we may be able to attack. Okay, we may be able to go after this strong safety some. An amazing kicker, and arguably the best punter in the game. Okay, I think I've seen enough. They're loaded for bear. Let's get this show on the road. This is going to be an interesting game for me to kind of figure out what the CPU can do against me. And this is going to go right to that guy. The second guy. Good deal. Oh, they're going with a reverse. Nope, faked it. That's cool that that's in the game. I always forget that it is. Okay, they're going 3 wide. I want to go with a 1 high and see how they handle it. We'll make our adjustments.
He's a heck of a player, and I really believe that he could have a huge game today.
Good play there. Pick up 9 yards. Great blocking. Really good blocking. Let's do a 46 bear 1 high.
Here's what they've done on offense. Absolutely amazing. It seems like nobody can stop these guys when they've got the ball.
I want to do that. Yes, I'm okay with that. Just depends. If I was them, I'd just run up the gut and they're going to throw it. He was wide open, too. How did he get so wide open? Who was on him? Interesting. I love watching these double moves and such. Sometimes you can really catch the defender off guard. Look how open he gets. That is a nasty little route right there. I have to go back and find out what play that is. So they're moving down the field pretty easily. Let's go with another one high. Let's go with an under lightning gold.
First down. The D-line shifts over.
I like where everybody is at. Just another great throw. Good quarterback to a good receiver. I'm still going to go with the one high. I do not trust them. I think they will run the ball here.
Wisconsin comes out in the shotgun.
Halfback draw. It's a good stop there.
At the 39. Nothing doing on the halfback draw.
Next up we have, we'll go back to a 4-3.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 39.
Let's see. I'll just do that, I guess.
Wisconsin lines up in a
Going PA Reed, and we got the sack. Our big stud defensive end with a great play. And I think somebody picked up an impact status. I think he may be the one. I'm terrible at remembering that stuff. Third and forever. We'll put some speed on the field. Let's just go basic cover 3.
Middle Tennessee State has one of the
I'll let the impact guy do his thing on that side, and I will control this guy. I just can't get to him. He's got all day to throw. All day to throw. That's probably 6 points. Good defense. Great defense. So they're going to punt it. We're going to do an all-out block. And remember, I moved my quarterback slider up to 40%. I want to see how he reacts to that. Once I've done the numbers from the last game, 25 seemed a little too much. We'll fair catch that one. Just everybody get out of the way. Get out of the way. No, they got us at the 20-yard line, not the 7. Let's give it to... I need to change something really quick. We're going to go counter lead, but I want to make sure... Let's go to formation subs. Let's put Suber here. I'm just making sure... Okay, I just wanted him in there for an extra formation. Counter lead. Let's see. We will go to the left. We can make it easy on ourselves by... Go to that side of the field. Get a block right there. Please, I don't want to have a dumb fumble game today. I don't want to see it. I really don't want to see it. Just first play out of the gate. Fumble. Just got his bell rung. We'll go back to a one high.
Wisconsin goes with the ace set here. First down, look at the throw. Complete.
We got out of bounds, picked up a yard maybe. There should be another one high in here. There's a spy look. We don't need that. There it is, dog gold. They keep going 4 wide on us. I'm okay with that.
The Blue Raiders line up in a nickelback.
Fumble. Please don't have a turnover game. That's the one thing I forgot. We do not need that today from either team.
It's 3rd and 9. Going with the shotgun here. Steps up.
All day to throw. Just a terrible throw. So they're going to kick a field goal. We'll go field goal safe, man.
Wisconsin could take the lead with this field goal.
I figured that'd be fun to do. Of course, it'd be hard to block a field goal there. So pretty much it was like their first drive was that entire ordeal where they just went down the field and got a field goal. So we'll get back on offense and try not to turn the ball over. I don't know. That's not our fault. That's just a dumb play. Just don't fumble it. All right, left hash. I want to try. I've been working on a couple of things. Let's go split in drag. Now, we've called this play before, but from different formations. They're going zone here. See if I can get them off sides. It's not much there. Everybody came through the line. It's 2nd and 9. Let's go here, and there was let's try a slot wheel. They're going man. I'd love to be able to go to my tight end as long as there's nobody sitting over the middle. That's the only thing that worries me about this play. Do slide protection. I actually want to run some clock. Terrible throw. Did he get hit as soon as he threw it? No, well, it acts like it got hit, but... Okay, well, I'll let that one slide. We'll go deep comeback, and they're going man. Let's go to one of my receivers. I'll leave it as is since we're playing on the road. Intercepted. Ooh, good throw. I probably should have threw it to the comeback instead. We will leave that as is and keep going. We'll go lead toss. Try not to fumble it this time. They're going zone. I'm going to leave every bit of that as is. Run a little clock. Give ourselves a chance in this game. And it's just good defense. Not very good at all. Let's go. Let's pick flanker curl. We're going zone. Again, I'll try to remember to run some different stuff. It's easy to forget. We're going to spread out the protection. Did I get hit as soon as I threw it? I guess I did. Now it's 3rd and forever. I'm going to go back to deep comeback. I don't know if we can get the 13 yards. They're going zone. I'm going to try to go to Henry. Unless Williams may get open underneath, but... Didn't get it, though, but it is an offsides. We will take that. I'll probably just run the same play. So now it's 3rd and 8. Going zone again. I'd like to go back to that comeback. Slide protection that way. There we go. That's a good throw. So 40% is a little bit off here and there, but he's making good, so I'm okay with it for now. I want to run basic slam. See if we can get that going. Zone. I really want to go to... We'll go to the right. Let's do this. Just jump the snap, destroy my tight end. Just nothing there. 2nd and 9. Let's do flanker curl from Ace Big. Get an extra blocker. We're going zone. We'll spread out our protection. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to gain 3 yards rushing today unless we just get lucky. Awful throw. Dang it, I had to get it off quick. They were blitzing. My right tackle, he was on him, and he just good defense. So it's back to 3rd and 11. We'll go back to deep comeback if I can get this play off.
Here's
We're going man.
ball on the 37-yard line.
I can't do the hot route. We're going to have to leave it as is.
Back to pass. Looking.
Terrible throw.
Right side. That's incomplete.
Awful. We're on the 37. I'm going to go for it.
I know there's not a lot to like about an incompletion, but that was a nice job of
We'll go here, and we'll go back to our other favorite third down play if I can find it. We'll go split in drag.
You're right, Coach. He
They are going man.
didn't keep the ball away from those guys in the secondary.
I don't know if he can hear this, and he can't hear it.
Comes out of the shotgun.
I probably should have let that one go then.
Here we go. Surveys the field. Lets it fly. Brought down.
Yeah, he came back on the curl instead. That's okay. If you go back and look, I thought he was going to run his post. And I thought he was going to. You look at the tight end up there. So he's running his post. That's what he's doing. What's interesting is the quarterback threw it so short, he had to come back for it, acting like, oh, I wanted you to run the curl. So I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll get back on defense.
They'll start this drive at the 30. First and 10. They shift on the defensive line. Hill gets it on the inside.
Just picks up 4 or 5 yards. Just ran
5-yard line.
over him with that one. All right, end of the quarter. They're up a field goal.
Quarters remaining. And our score here. Wisconsin 3, Middle Tennessee State. Nothing.
We'll go dog goal at a nickel.
Ball on the 35-yard line. Middle Tennessee State.
Halfback direct, nothing there. So it's 3rd and 7. We'll go cover 3.
From their own 33-yard line. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Almost spread out.
Number 18.
It's kind of hard to go inside on the left tackle. It's much easier to do it up against the right tackle for whatever reason. But
Snap to the back.
and they decided to go halfback direct again, which is fine. That's whatever. So PJ Hill, the best running back in the country, is only averaging 2 yards or 2.1 yards against my defense. That's not good, but still plenty of game left.
Looking to boot this one away.
So that running back ability slider didn't change a whole lot. I'm thinking the tackle slider may be the next thing changed. Middle of the field. Let's do counter trap from Ace Big. They're going man with an over front. Or under if you flip it, just depending on how you look at it.
Alone in the backfield.
We'll go to the left. We got lucky on that block right there. Good little run by Suber.
At the 45. Picked up big yards there. And
I want to
Yeah, nice job there. This
go here, and we're going to go X dig Z whip.
here's a look at the offensive production.
Man, I think that's a safety on the far right. The clock is going. I'm going to leave it as is.
First down.
Let's see.
Throw.
Dang it.
This one.
Just everybody and their brother came at me. No, 1 jump to snap, destroyed it. 2 jump to snaps. I think I have an idea how to fix that. I need to quit backing up myself. 2nd and 10.
the ball. You've got to get a hand in his face.
Let's just go ahead and do some curls. We haven't got to do any of that yet. We're going man. Hopefully Jacola can hear this. He can hear that.
Drops back to pass. Looks. He's going.
That's a decent throw. Decent throw. Good deal. Good play there. They brought both safeties. That's why I made the adjustment.
Adjusting to the blitz.
At least he wasn't 20 yards over his head on the last game. Jeez.
Blitz and adjusting to the play. Good looking pass.
Let's go here and let's try slam.
It's 1st and 10.
I want to try some different concepts and see how they handle it. Our line, more or less. We're going to go to our right. Let that clock roll a bit. Just no blocking. Good D. We will go here. Let's go back to curl flats. We're going man again. I'm going to try to hit one of my curls unless they bring both safeties again. We'll do our slide protection.
Number 12 doesn't like what he sees.
Let that clock roll. You got to in a game like this to give yourself a chance. Of course, Wisconsin's offense isn't done squat yet. I should have snapped on that one.
Drops back to pass.
Dang it! How did he come through? Oh, just good block. Yeah, great D. So it's 3rd and forever. Absolutely forever. I'm on the 32. I want to get... We'll go split and drag. We're not going to get the first on it, but... Now they're going man. Would be interesting if I done this. Do a hot... Look at that smart route. That was dumb. I shouldn't have thrown to him. I probably should have went to this guy over here. I had... I guess nothing was really open. So it's 4th and forever on the 32. I don't know if I can make that kick. How good's my kicker? That was real dumb of me to try to go to my 30-yard curl route. Or 20-yard, however long it was. Now I already forgot what I was going to look up. Oh, yeah, my kicker. I was going to see here. 68 overall, so we're not going to kick it. So it's 4th and 19. So what we're going to do is, if I can find it, we're just going to go for it. We're going to go seamers. We're going man. I probably should have punted it. I didn't think about that. That was probably dumb on my part. I didn't even think to punt it. I'm an idiot. That's okay. Not a big deal. It doesn't bother me. Now, I don't know why I just went curl or cover 3. I hope I didn't mess anything up on this one. Of course, their running back isn't going to do much there. They're calling it timeouts. Oh, yeah, that's why I called it, because they're going to probably throw some. I didn't think about that. So let's go secondary. We'll go cover 4.
Second down and 7.
They're going with the big set, but I'm just assuming they're going to throw it.
He's looking to pass. Survey
Wide open. That's a good play. I didn't know who to defend.
taken down at the 49-yard line.
So the quarterback's pretty good when he's got time to throw. I'm going to try a zone blitz.
Yep, give the receiver some credit, too. He got open, then made a nice catch for the first down.
They shift on their defensive front. They'll throw on first down.
Oh, dang it. Out of bounds on that one.
He made the catch, but it was outside the white line.
I'm going to call the same play. I'm going to go after him again myself.
That kid had no shot to make the catch.
Ooh, back up.
Go with the I formation.
I'm going to call a timeout. It's 3rd and forever. We're going to go defense. I'm just assuming they are going to throw, but I want to try to have some time if I can. Their defense has been pretty incredible. I'll give them some props there. I feel like we could be playing a little bit better ourselves, but
See this defensive end wreak havoc back there.
intercepted. That was a good try. He was open for a little bit. We'll go all-out block. And I just now realized we're going to have a whole lot of field to cover. And very little time to do it. I don't know if I can get down there in time. Especially the way our offense is playing. We can try, though. I'd love to get down there and maybe kick a field goal. But our kicker's so bad, I don't think it'll be worth it.
Henry takes it to 15.
We have a lot of field to cover. So let's go.
They opted to try and convert a 4th down, and they came up short.
I know I need to go deep. Let's just do some man-beating stuff here.
One man backfield.
He can hear that. That's good. Looking at our matchups. Looks about even on the outside.
Throws.
Good defense just sitting there. Got a hand on it.
Up nicely.
You know, that's just
Minute 24.
reach for an interception. It gets tipped.
I need to do... Where's it at? We're going to go X post.
So it's 2nd and 10.
I can hit that dig, maybe. Nope, I'm not going to hit the dig.
6 DBs in the lineup.
We can try
He throws.
that right there. Ah, he drops it. Come on.
The ball is roughly separated from the receiver.
Ah, 3rd and 10.
And that's the way you play defense. Rough and tough with no apology.
I feel like I got no choice but to go back to split end drag. No, I'm not going to do that. We'll go deep comeback. We're going zone. At least this gets me to out of bounds if I can catch it. Ooh, they're going man. Never mind.
The defense sets up in the dime. He's looking to pass. He steps up. He zips it.
I just overthrew it.
Fallen incomplete.
We knew this drive was in trouble.
So I don't know how I feel about the 40% QB slider. I can't really tell. I mean, I think he's throwing it better
Deserves a major league
than he done in the last half, in the last game. But
Punts it away.
and I just gave this guy a ton of time to run,
Beauty.
ton of room too.
Number 13 fields it at the 37.
Somebody stop him.
The offense
Just our offense is going to just
hoping to build off their last.
they're struggling today. But we're going up against one of the better teams in the country, so I should keep my expectations low on that, I guess. And we're not exactly loaded with talent either. What are we, B- talent maybe? C+, something like that. Play action. Interception.
And the defense has it.
So, okay.
What a great interception
Um,
it was. That can change the whole
minute 3.
landscape of this game.
It's a one-possession game right now, so every score counts.
Let's just, I got 2 timeouts. Let's run the ball.
The offense will take over. 46.
I'm almost just
Schubert
ready to go to half, so I actually don't mind running it here.
on the ground with a tailback. And there's a
I fumble another one. Golly. Please, I don't want those stupid fumbles plague the game.
Points before the half, but it's not going to happen now.
Was it an impact guy? Please let it be an impact guy who made that. No, it was just a normal routine tackle and up in a fumble. Ah, burns me alive. That's one of the other things that bothers me about this game, just dumb stuff like that normally shouldn't happen, but it just happens to be today.
drops back to pass. He steps up. Here they come.
Another fumble. I mean, still, I mean,
Behind the line for a loss on the play.
they called the timeout too. That makes a lot of sense. We'll go quarters.
They line up at the 4.
So, to be honest, this entire half has been very frustrating. Both sides of the ball, not just like my play. I'm just talking about the way Wisconsin is playing. It just neither team looks like they want to play well today.
Going deep.
That's, or you can just score a touchdown right there. Wow.
Impressive catch.
Spoke too soon.
To pick up the first down.
That's great field awareness because those are not easy catches to make.
We'll just go goal line.
Locate the sideline. Locate the
I think it's pretty obvious I'm not going to be able to score any points today.
After you from all angles,
You keep having fumbles or drops or what have you.
The Badgers come to the line with their jumbo package. Here's a
That should be a touchdown.
he jukes. Touchdown, Badgers.
So that's probably a total. That one, they got more yards off of that one big deep bomb than
there's a short yardage situation.
they've had the rest of the game. So now it's 10-0. 45 seconds. We'll probably just take a knee, go to half, because it's obvious our offense can't do anything today.
PAT. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Wisconsin 10, Middle Tennessee State nothing. Wisconsin to kick, Henry and McNair.
All right.
To return,
Unless we get a crazy return here, which I have my doubts on.
fields it in the end zone.
Just nothing there. 42 seconds. I wonder.
This drive, and they were hoping for a better result
I'm just going to take a knee.
on their last possession.
Our offense just isn't good enough to handle it, so hopefully they don't call a timeout on me.
And he'll just kneel it here.
We'll take one more knee, then we'll go to half. I'm really curious to see what the stats look like. They're going to look awful for both teams. Even though they're up 10, they probably have 100 and something yards, maybe. I know their running back isn't doing anything. His best run is like a 9-yarder. Let's go ahead and take a snap there. So I'm going to continue to throw in the second half because the run game isn't going anywhere. That's pretty obvious. Plus, my best running back keeps fumbling the ball. Now, one thing I do want to check, and I didn't think about this. We'll check stats and scores first. So, look at this. Wisconsin, arguably the best offense in the country, grand total of 96 yards. And it's not because I'm just that great on defense. We got our rushing attack is terrible. 6 of 15, although I want to leave it at 40% because I still think it's kind of hard to judge when you get hit and such, but I'm actually okay with what I saw, even though the percentage is terrible. Their quarterback is 5 of 10. He's not doing any good either, although he's supposed to be pretty talented. Dumb turnovers. You've already seen 4 fumbles today. We're starting to get to see the real 07 here, unfortunately. What I wanted to see was in-game strategy, what I wanted to go to. One thing I didn't take into account was Suber. His carry rating is only a 72. I guess I should take that into account on his fumbles, but those routine tackles that they're making are still leading to fumbles, which makes no sense. But again, that may be an 07 thing. So we'll get on offense and try to do something. I don't know. Offensive, I need to throw some quick stuff. Offensive line is getting dismantled.
Henry from his own end zone.
No protection there. Henry just died.
Oh, you're right, my friend. And that's because of excellent kickoff coverage.
We can go. Let me just look here. We'll go curl halfback swing. How about that? Or go in zone. Hopefully we can get this off in time. Shifting hard that way, so we'll protect that way. Nope, another sack. Somebody came through on probably another jump a snap. Nope, I don't know what my center's doing here. And I let the CPU handle the drop back too, and it still was just awful. Look at that, just awful. So frustrating. I gotta get those yards back somehow. We're going man here. Going with a 46 look. I'll probably leave the protection as is.
Trying to make it hard to hear, and the defense urging the crowd to get to their feet. Drop back to pass. Looking, number 12.
Awful throw. Man, that was so bad. So is 40% too bad? I mean, I don't know what he's doing. It's just awful. So it's 3rd and forever. Doesn't matter what I call at this point. Let's go a little split in drag from here. They're going man. We'll crunch in the protection. Awful throw. Awful! Awful! He had all day to throw too. Protection was actually pretty decent. Backed up a little too much, but still, plenty of time, and he just awful throw. So now I'm starting to wonder if 40% is getting out of hand. So I can't believe there would be that much of a difference between 50% and 40. But apparently there is. I don't know. That's just frustrating. And I don't know if this takes into account as well. Look, he's at a +3. He's at 85 overall right now. And yet, both of those throws were just so bad. I just can't believe there's a big of a difference between a 40 and 50%, but maybe there is. So we'll just get back on defense, and they're going to get amazing field position here. That was real dumb. Surprised he didn't fair catch that. We'll go back to a 1 high.
They didn't hold the coverage team at bay. They just let him right through.
One man backfield. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's tackled.
He broke a tackle at least. That's one thing I need to check after the game is how many tackles he breaks today. Honestly, I think that's the first one.
They line up at the 28. 2nd and 7. They shift on the defensive.
Didn't really need to shift. Please don't run to the right. He just fell forward on that one. 3rd and 3.
For 3, maybe 4 yards.
We'll go 46 Bear, I guess.
It's 3rd down, 3 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line.
0 for 4. That's not a good sign for that offense.
Wisconsin will line up in a jumbo set here. They'll try to get the first
Just,
on the ground. Jets
he got the first on that one.
at the 19-yard line. So they convert on 3rd down, guys.
What a play. This kid
I'm still going to go with the 1 high. If I was them, I'd just run it.
Rooted for the first down, all right. This coming from the Sunshine Scooter.
Hey, this kid can live up to the name, my friend.
Hill takes it up the middle. Broke away from
There we go. That's more like it. Break a tackle or two, son. You're supposed to be the best player in the country.
gets the call. And
Best running back, at least. Go back to another 1 high.
drive here. Ball on the 14-yard line. They're in the eye. Hill will run it again. And they
So now it's what, 3rd and 2?
Hill gets 3 yards on the carry. That'll make it 3rd down.
I'm going to take a chance. We're going to go goal line. I normally don't like to do this.
This 3rd down, as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Badgers line up in a goal line formation. Hill gets another handoff.
It didn't get it.
No gain.
Well, I'd feel good about that if I felt like my offense could do anything, but it's not going to happen unless we just get real lucky. And so far, we just haven't.
It's up.
Almost hit the kicker.
And now we'll
So they're up 13. I'd love to at least get 1 touchdown, or at least get on the scoreboard today before it's over with.
DeVos looks ready to kick this one off. He sends it
I want my quarterback to play a little bit better. Something. He's got to get something going. Good little run there. I want him to make a clean throw to somebody. That last drive was pathetic.
Off of that and shut
Let's see how he handles this. They're going zone. We'll go to our tight end.
Defensive production statistics brought to you by Coke.
I'll probably leave their protection as is.
With 3 wide receivers. He looks to throw on 1st down. Looks, throws it.
Good throw there.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
Let's keep doing some curl flat stuff.
30-yard
We're
line.
going zone.
It's 2nd and 6.
We'll go to Cannon. We'll crunch in our line. We're going to keep rolling clock.
Number 12 comes to
I could probably go over the middle to Suber if there's a big hole there. Keep that in mind.
He's looking to pass. Looking. He rifles.
Awful throw. Come on.
Too far for the wideout.
Oh, that burns me up. I'm going to go back to the same play, though. We're going to go back to another curl flat.
It's 3rd down.
Curl flat's a great way to test a quarterback, see if his accuracy is doing its thing. But they're going man here.
The Blue Raiders come out in the ace.
He can hear that, but I want to go one of the curls.
Drops back to pass. Stepping up. He don't
There you go. Attaboy.
his receiver. He looked like he threw that one about as hard as he could.
Now sometimes
I want to run the ball. Can we? Let's try toss again.
a little extra zip on the throw just changed.
They're going zone. 4-3.
Whistle with laces.
We'll go to our left, I guess.
Formation.
What I may do. Get an extra blocker.
Makes a move.
Did he get the first? No, we didn't. Of course he didn't. 2nd in inches.
He just took his head off. Not only did he nail him short of the first, but that might have been the hardest hit of the day. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Let's go slants.
Football.
They're going man on this one.
Second down.
This will go to either my tight end or maybe Williams. I'm going to leave the protection as is. We're still rolling some clock.
Looking to throw. Surveys the field.
That's a good throw.
Does it all. Going
Oh, what a catch. Oh, my gosh.
play there.
Awesome. What a catch by Williams. Good for him.
To look downfield and
Oh,
stop the open man.
play of the day so far.
Play that receiver that time. He made some really nice moves.
Let's do counter with Suber.
They can do in the red zone.
We're going to run some clock. If we can get a touchdown, that momentum will help us a little bit. Again, I don't know if that momentum meter helps or hurts. I still really can't tell. I try not to pay much attention to it. I got many other things to worry about. Went offside, so that actually means... Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I didn't think about that. Now they will definitely go... goal line on us. Going zone. I did not think about that. We're going to let that clock. That's fine. All right. Fourth quarter. We're fixing the score. I'm a little worried if we can or not. Let's go quick slants. Ooh, they're spreading out. I'm surprised. They're going zone. He can't hear that. 5, 4, 3, 2. Awful throw. Awful throw. Dang it. Second and goal. I don't mind continue spreading them out if they're going to keep doing that. We'll go turn in. They're going man. And they're doing that. What I may do is I may go to Suber here. Woo! Good play. All right. Well, at least we scored. That makes me feel a little bit better. We're doing a little air raid, run and shoot type stuff there. Just throw it out to Suber. So it's good to know that when I spread out going gun spread, they do the same. I have no game plan for a straight goal line in this game yet. I need to come up with something. Of course, that worked, but that's beside the point. So we are down 6 points. Let's see if our defense can get a stop, and maybe we can make things even more interesting. We will kick it over here. It's been a while since we got to kick off. That's a really good kick. That's a good missed tackle, but just nowhere to go. We'll go one high again. I think they'll just run it. Give it to your big stud. Let's see how he handles it. Get a few yards. He had decent blocking. He had a hole on the A gap on the right. We'll do dog gold since they seem to be spreading us out from nickel. Uh-oh, he gone. He gone. Dang it. Perfect blocking. That had nothing to do with him either. Perfect blocking. That had nothing to do with his ability. That was just a perfect setup. And they're going to go for 2. So I do not count that as just a great run by the halfback. He just had a perfect setup. I mean, that was just a magical blocking. And he goofed up right there. So I don't know how long that run was. It was, what, 60-something yards, 70-something? Let's see if Henry can get something going. Nothing there.
So what do you think about this situation, fellas?
I'm going to continue to go curl flats is the only thing that's working for us just because it's quick. It gets us the ball out. I don't know if he can hear this. He can a little. Got him off sides again. You know what I'm going to do? I got another play in mind. We're going to stay here. It should be in here. There it is. Quick slants. We're going zone anyways. We'll spread our protection out.
Lets it fly. And it's caught.
Good throw to Chicola.
At the 31-yard line. The reception. Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, maybe
We'll just stay here and go back to curl flats.
you're doing something right.
Going zone.
A yard to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Blue Raiders are
I know I need to kind of get with it.
looking to throw. He passes it.
Bad throw. Come on. Terrible throw. 3rd and 1. I'm going to call the same play. We'll just go to one of these curls unless they go cover 0. Then I'll take a chance there. But hopefully he can hear this, and he can.
Ace backfield. Drops back to pass. Looks. Lets it go.
Whoa. What were they? They went zone. Dang it, I'm an idiot. They just went zone.
The defender could only get a hand on
4th and 1. I'm still going to go for it.
If this kid wants to be a big-time playmaker,
Let's go same play again. I think they went zone there. They're going zone here. This is going to go to Cannon.
try to go for it. Shooter. Alone back.
I'm going to have him block instead.
They're going to try to get it through the air. He's looking for his man. Complete.
They
Knock him out, but not before
went goal line. That's why that worked.
15-yard line.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We can go back and look at this. They just went goal line. That's what happened. They blitzed everybody up the middle. Maybe that wasn't considered goal line, but I don't know what that was. But very fortunate. Good. Just good little cut. Let's run the ball. We got plenty of time now.
Up when in the red zone.
We're going zone.
Turn to Old Spice red zone when performance matters most.
We'll go to the left.
State comes out with an I formation. They'll bring
Good
it up
defense
to the
there.
15-yard line. Didn't get anything.
Now I got to start thinking. We'll go tight end corner.
They line up
Going zone.
It's second down. Back to
I
back.
think he got back.
Looks. He unloads it.
Bad throw.
And he shoved out of
Come on, buddy. You got to make better throws.
It's got him only a yard.
3rd and 9 on the 14. I don't know. 14-yard line. All right. We'll see what happens here. They're spreading everybody and their brother out.
They'll bring in their dime package. He's looking to pass. Looking.
That's intercepted. That was stupid. That's my fault. I shouldn't have done that. I don't even have to look at it. That's my fault. I stared at him the whole time. I got to go back and look and learn. Let's see. They went cover 2. Look who was wide open. That's just my fault. My fault. Bad read. Well, it was worth a shot. I just made a bad play. Another turnover. That was my fault 100%.
Wisconsin will line up in a jumbo set here. Handoff to the right. A little jiggle.
Not much there.
At the 23. Hill gets 3 yards on the carry.
Missed opportunity. That's all on me. I got to pay attention to that post. If it's cover 2, go for that one. It said they was going too wide. That's why I went with this. I'll come down. Taking their sweet time. I don't blame them. Counter. Nothing there.
And down he goes at the 25. A 2-yard
3rd and 5. Let's do it under lightning gold. They're just going to run the ball. At least I assume they are.
Ball on the 25-yard line. The Badgers come out in the ace formation.
Let's do... there we go. I don't know what 25 is doing there.
Back to pass. Number 18.
Ah, you got to be 4th down. He dropped it. I thought he caught it.
By this defense, forcing them to go 3 and
So their quarterback's playing terrible today. I'm going to do all-out block. I'm just curious. I think you can block punts a little bit better in this game than you can in 06, so I'm going to give it a shot there. They're going to come in to protect. Nobody came through, but maybe I can get some yards on this.
McNair takes it to 25. What do you expect from this?
We got to get back
Well, Brad, they still have 2 possessions.
out.
I think they have to get into the end zone on this drive.
No doubt.
Going zone.
Time is running out. If they want
I'm trying to think of something quick.
then they need a score right here.
Looks, lets it fly, and it's caught.
Get out of bounds.
At the 49-yard line.
Good play there.
Throw.
Does this kid have an
We'll stick with this short stuff. I'm trying to think of getting out of bounds as best I can, too. We're going man here. We will go to somebody on the right,
Looking to throw. He passes it.
such as Suber. Get out of bounds.
At the 34. Good job to avoid
A little play there.
pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better
Let's just get our best 11 out there,
they could end up on an
which is probably
out there first and
11 personnel. They're going zone here.
34-yard line. First down.
We'll spread that out.
Raiders come out showing 3 wide. Back to pass. He looks. Off
Awful throw. I think he got hits maybe when he threw it.
a 4-yard long.
Can't really tell. I'm still going to try to keep this short. But I got to do deep comebacks since Suber is out for whatever reason.
Down now, 14 to go.
I got to do a better job on this play right here.
He's looking to pass. Looking. Throws to the middle.
Good throw. Finally hit the post this time.
Make the stop at the 20.
I'm going to just hurry up and call this thing.
And that's when you turn to Old Spice
Like they're going man.
Performance matters most. The defense gets
Come on.
they hope to
Come on.
another red zone.
No, that's terrible. That's a glitch. Come on. That was awful. It wouldn't even let me snap it.
And they'll have 2 remaining.
He got stuck. That's, okay. I got to calm down. I'm going to go back to that same play.
Congratulations to our
Going back to man.
of the game. These guys were playing on a very high level today. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Home run.
That's a terrible throw. Awful, awful.
how about him just being there to break up
Just bad all around. It's 3rd and 10. I don't need all the yards just yet. So we can go tight end corner.
This offense
And they're going man,
unbelievable job getting points.
which is interesting. I don't know who's going to be on who.
These guys get it done better than almost anybody in the country.
Drops back to pass.
No, you got to be kidding. Does somebody come through again? That's awful protection. Jeez. That should never happen. He just stood there and watched them.
Yeah, you're right. They're able to get
That's so awful.
quarterback and free up a defensive lineman for the sack.
I really want to like 07, but it's making it hard. I'm seeing just dumb little bitty stupid stuff that just makes it unenjoyable at times. Going zone. Got to hurry it up.
Middle Tennessee State lines up in a shotgun set. Looks. Looking long.
That's awful. Throw.
And it's incomplete.
Just-
Much of a chance on that one.
well, they had to
I tried. I tried my best. Oh well.
and he got
All right.
the ball on the line.
I got 2 timeouts, but it's not going to make a difference unless they fumble it, which they haven't got to yet, except for once, and they got it back. I had to go to the end zone. I had to get at least past the first down marker.
Presley gets it on the inside. And he's taken down.
5 yards by the fullback.
Middle Tennessee State will take their second time out of the half.
I'll go lightning gold out of under.
Wisconsin comes out.
I wish that free safety would come down a little bit more, but he's not going to, and that's why I wanted him to come down.
At the 40.
Well, it was a good try, I guess. Just frustrating.
I like this kid. He's a heck of a football player. They need to get him some more carries.
The offensive side, that didn't bother me too much. I got other issues that just really bug me. And Wisconsin played terrible today, offensively. Their defense done a pretty good job. That doesn't upset me whatsoever. Their offense is just awful. They had 2 big plays,
They give to the tailback.
and that was it. Like, probably 2/3 of their offense came off 2 plays.
Up second down. It's second down.
Well, losing by 12 to a team like this isn't too much to
This should be a neat
feel mad about.
play, just trying to kill the clock.
offensive line had a really rough day. We'll check out some stats and such, both team and player. Okay. They had a grand total of 217 yards. Their rushing was only 125. Now, that may seem pretty good, but they averaged 330 a game, and over half of that came off one play. So that's disturbing. Of course, their quarterback play was bad. That isn't good. Of course, our rushing attack was just so... It was just... I'm not even going to talk about it. Passing, I thought we'd done halfway decent once we actually had some protection. But again, their passing was terrible. Look at their third down conversion. Again, little stuff like this is what worries me about putting a ton of time into this game. 1 for 7. That's awful, and this shouldn't be that way. This should be like doing a whole lot better. 4 turnovers. Thankfully, the turnovers weren't bad in the second half. If they was going to get real bad in the second, I was going to get really upset. But they only ended up being 4 total. You look at the individual stats. Of course, their quarterback was bad. Rushing, he averaged, I mean, look at their averages are pretty good. Take away that one humongous run of like 60-something yards, and it went down a whole lot. He didn't impress me today. The one big run he had perfect blocking. So, again, that's worrisome that the best rushing attack in the country just didn't do a good job today, in my eyes. I want to check out ours. 18 of 35. I'm actually 51%. I'm actually okay with that. I actually like it at 40%. We'll keep it at 40 and see how he does the rest of the year. Now, if he hovers around 50% a ton, the rest of the year 40, then I may have to go back up because, again, he has decent accuracy. He's an impact guy, and he's like an 82 overall. He should do a whole lot better than 51%, especially with an offense that's supposed to make easy completions and such. Rushing was awful. Good to see Jacola still leading receptions, but he didn't get yards. He didn't get a touchdown either. Oh, yeah, another thing that really worries me is we're going to go to rushing. He had 4 broken tackles. That seems not bad, I guess. Suber didn't have any. Of course, he's a little bitty guy. Krennic had 2 broken tackles around quarterback. That makes a ton of sense. Okay, I've seen enough. Let's get out of here. So, again, that was a kind of a frustrating game. I was not pleased with the result in terms of like how Wisconsin played and such. Their defense done great. That got me, pretty excited. I just wish their offense would do something, just a little bit of something. If I didn't have those 2 turnovers and that interception at the end was pretty bad, that was all on me. But either way, we got another behemoth coming up. LSU, they're 2-1. They got more talent than Wisconsin, and they are more of a balanced offense. We're going to go up against Jamarcus Russell. So we'll see how all that plays out. It should be pretty interesting. So come on back. We'll take on the Tigers, and I'll talk to you later.